Welcome back, welcome back. Thank you for sticking with us. This final conversation is all about the upcoming Mayan Cup playoffs. Yes, and we have joining us the CEO of the Belize City Thunderbolts, Mr. Gregory Mogel. Good morning.
Good morning, Belize.
And Victor Evans, who is a player on the Belize City Thunderbolts. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, we have a couple of games left before the final game for the Mayan Cup. Let's talk about some of the line items before we get to the actual finals.
Well, so far the regular season has been completed now, and you have two divisions. You have the Mayan Cup division and you have the Toucan Cup division, and those two divisions will be playing best of three, which is ourselves Thunderbolts going up against Cayo, and the other division will be Griga Dream Ballers going up against San Pedro Tiger Shark, and the champion from both division will be meeting for playing for the Jaguars Championship tournament, which is a number one position of the tournament itself.
Okay, so where will the games be held this weekend?
Well, it will be our first game because Cayo seeded in the number one in our division. So we'll be going to Cayo on Friday, and then on Sunday, Cayo will come to Civic Center to play our team, and then in case if there's a third game, which I think there will not be a third game, we go back to Cayo on the 13th. And that will compete for the divisional title.
What has this season been like for you, Vito?
It's been like a wave. It's been ups and downs in it, but we finished strong. We started off fast, hit a little slump, and then we finished really strong.
You were injured at some point during the season too,
yeah,
right?
messed my ankle up a little bit. It's a lot better now. It's not 100%, but it's good enough to where I can get out there and compete at a high level. So it's been some ups and downs, but now we have a lot of momentum coming into this game. I think we've won 4 straight games, so we've got a lot of momentum going. It's been a good series between us and Kyle all season. We split in the season, so this playoff should be intense. It should be fun.
What has been the feedback from your fans and from stakeholders for this year's basketball season?
Well, I think the support of the fans, as it goes along, it's improved. Because we are a new team in the league, and everybody used to the Thunderbolts and the Defenders, but now we are a new team, and people is understanding and accepting that we are representing the city, and so we are climbing gradually, and people are joining us, coming out to support us, and we look forward for more support as we go along.
When you look back at this season and the various teams that are participating in the league, how would you perhaps evaluate it against what basketball was like last year under a different league and a different arrangement?
Honestly, in my opinion, the competition, because last year you had more international imports, the level was high. The level this year is still high because of the local, and we still have international imports, but not as much as last year. So for both competition, the level are basically on par. Because one come down and you have more Belizeans this year, but they're on par. And there's a lot of American Belizeans who teams adapted to come in and play. So we still have that international exposure and training and so forth along with that.
It's interesting that this season is kind of winding down as we kick off our September celebrations. Do you intend for next year for the season to kind of be around the same time? Is this going to be the time of the year now?
No, I think there was some kind of, we had a little setback for this year. Normally season usually starts like in February. And in August we completed our season. But with all the September celebration, well, we are going to be a part of the September celebration.
Yes,
So
yes.
definitely it's going to be that way. But I think it will be starting next year a bit earlier, and so that they can finish earlier because of the use of the facility, which is civic center in the city,
Yeah.
and even some of the civic centers in the districts are being used a lot also for activities.
Yes,
So
indeed. So I was kind of wondering how to manage for maneuver those.
it's kind of tough because practice sessions, because all these
Yeah.
activities going on at civic, we have to utilize other places in working out, but we get support from these places in acquiring them, and we have to pay for them, but
Yeah.
the team got to practice, so we
I
got
think the clash with the tail end of this season and the beginning of September celebrations throws off Vito, because then he will be in Cayo on Friday and can't
Can't do
the
can't
thing.
do it with you.
Yeah.
And then when he comes in Saturday, he'll probably be too tired and still have to work
He
out
going
for
to
Sunday.
carnival. You want to watch him?
I don't know.
But I think the best bet is that it's good that he won't be looking at the carnival because he'll be playing on Sunday. So I think I would hope that all the players will want to take a rest on the carnival and maybe sit back in their couch and just
Watch it
enjoy
on
the
TV.
carnival.
Yeah.
Just you watch it and prepare your mind and game set for the Sunday
Yeah.
game at the Civic Center.
So for this Friday that you're playing in Cayo, what time does the game begin?
Normally the games start at 9 o'clock. So the expectation for this game in Cayo will be at 9 o'clock.
And then you have the one on Sunday.
And then we have the one on Sunday, which will be our home game.
Yeah.
On Sunday, and
That's also at 9 p.m.?
no, that will
That's
be
earlier.
at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Yes, the gates open at 4. Our tickets is on sale from midday, and so we are looking forward for fans to come out. And it's a good time. It's a time that they can be afford, and that's why we set that time for 5 o'clock, so people can get that rest from the carnival
Yeah.
and come and support the Thunderbolts.
And still get home with enough time to get ready for work or
from-
school the
And
following
exactly,
day.
Yeah.
exactly. 'Cause that is the most important thing, is that we don't want to be in the civic till late hours.
Yeah.
And people bring their kids a lot to support the Thunderbolts.
Wonderful. All right. Well, we hope that you have a filled stadium court this Sunday, this Friday as well. Where can people purchase tickets?
We'll be selling tickets right at the Civic Center, at the ticket booth. As I said, it starts at midday, and gates open at 4. Tip-off time for the game is at 5, and we'll be having T-shirts on sale,
Yeah.
and our T-shirts goes for 15. Hopefully, maybe that day we probably drop it to 10, but we just work on that.
Any final words for your supporters or fans, Vito?
Just come out, support us. We're trying to make this championship run. We got a lot of guys that had great years. Coupe just won the MVP of the league. Matthew Young, he was the rebounder. He led the league in rebounds this year. So we've got a good team, and we're looking to make a run for this championship, and hopefully keep the championship in the city. So. Like the last 3 years, so.
Yeah, like the last year. But I understand that you guys have been visiting more districts this season. You've been having more out of the Belize City district games. What has the momentum been like with the fans there?
Well, what they did that last year we had more traveling at more districts because of the divisional titles now. You travel, but then it's basically to one same district you go to most of the time. We've been a lot to Belmopan and Cayo.
Okay.
And the year before we've been to Griga, we've been to PG, but they are in another division. So and that's I think it's something they're going to look at next year to see, and people like to see great teams playing against each other, and the league has improved because there's a lot of improvement in the Cayo team, a lot of improvement in the PG team. So it shows some rising in the entire league itself coming up. So I think it will be far way better, and hopefully there will be more teams who want to participate and get into the tournament for next year.
Yeah, it's very balanced now.
Yeah.
Because Kyle, they made playoffs for the first time in a while. Griga, they made to second round for the first time in a while. PG made playoffs for the first time ever, I think. So it's balanced out now. Like balance has been restored, as you would say.
That's good. That's good.
And then, of course, we saw new teams being brought into this season.
Corozal.
Corozal. Yes, and so on. All right. Well,
They understand the semantic of the game itself. So I believe when they come back next year, it will be a different structural team. They will be definitely, because they know what they are going up against now.
how many teams did we have this season?
7.
7. Okay, yeah, that definitely balanced out the major parts of the country. All right, well, we look forward to seeing what happens on Friday and then, of course, on Sunday. Thank you so much, Jim.
Sure, thanks for having us here. And, you know, I like that statement of what happened on Friday. Friday is one understanding.
Yeah.
The Thunderbolts will be definitely the champion for Friday, and hopefully we finish it on Sunday and we don't have any time to travel back to Cayo.
All right.
Best of luck.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
And of course, we also want to say a big thank you to all of our other guests that stopped by. Of course, please, if you haven't answered any of our questions when it comes to our giveaways from our 2 interviews, be sure to answer those questions in the comment section below. And of course, I want to say a big thank you to you, our viewers, because without you, this wouldn't be possible. It is September 1st, and if it is your birthday today, happy birthday to you from all of us here at OYE. And if you have a birthday shout out or just a question or a comment, drop us a line right here at OYE@channel5belize.com. You can also catch our live stream on Facebook at Open Your Eyes BZ and check out our highlights on Instagram at OYE Belize. We also have an OYE number where you can call us and text us. That's 675-2555. And please join us again tomorrow when you open your eyes.
To start your morning right.
Be sure to keep your eyes, your minds,
Your heart's open.
to see you soon, Belize. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.
Open Your Eyes was brought to you by the Belize Bank, our country, your bank, and Smart, bringing people together.